It's cow parsley season, a great time for bringing the bit of the wild hedgerows indoors. But do you know the difference between cow parsley and poisonous hemlock? I'm not an expert, so I'm going to leave a link to a really handy video I've seen on YouTube, and that'll explain the differences between the cow parsley, which you can pick, and the hemlock, which you won't want to be picking. And don't forget, if you are cutting from the wild, you need to have the landowner's consent. You shouldn't be trespassing on private property. You should be mindful and respectful of the wildlife and any habitat designations near you. And just pick a few stems for yourself to enjoy. Don't pick the whole patch. And what do you do when you get your flowers home? Well, it's really easy to look after them, but don't forget they'll only last a few days, and then they'll start to drop their petals and pollen, and you'll end up with a sort of grainy dust on all your surfaces. In order to stop your stems wilting when you get them home, I like to condition my stems of cow parsley using boiling water from the kettle. I put some into a heat-proof jar, recut my stem ends, and then plunge them in the water and leave them there for a few moments before putting them into a vase of fresh water. And then when you're ready, take your flowers out of the hot water and arrange them as you normally would in a vase of fresh water. You may need to detangle the heads, so just go carefully when you do this so you don't pull the delicate blooms apart. So the big question is, do you know what cow parsley looks like? I am confident that I've picked cow parsley, but I'm not sufficiently an expert to give you detailed advice. So just be aware that hemlock is a poisonous plant and giant hogweed is invasive, and the sap is toxic and can leave you with a severe skin irritation. So do make sure you absolutely know what you're picking, and that applies to anything that you pick from the wild. If you've been out picking cow parsley, I'd love to see how you arrange it in a jar at home. Don't forget to post a photograph in my free Facebook group, Flowers Start World. I'll leave a link to it in the show notes underneath the video. That's all from me, and I'll see you again next time.